Right, fans, we are set to go for our next bout of the evening. This one is proudly brought to you by Affordable Plumbing and Gas. Big thank you to Conrad and his team. It is scheduled for 3 by 3 minute rounds and is the first semi-final of our 4-man tournaments. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Riddler's Gym. He weighed in at 63.4 kilograms with a record of 18 wins, 13 defeats and 2 draws. Here is Zach Einersen. And across the ring in the red corner, his opponent. He represents Team KO Sock. He weighed in at 63.05 kilograms with a fight record of 65 wins, 20 defeats and 2 draws. Here is Prabsuek. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Mr. Bill Seth. Gentlemen, please seal the ring.
Alrighty, here we go, Mini T, the first fight of our 4-man eliminator.
I'm looking super forward to this 4-man. Tonight we got their best in WA and Australia, I might add, against Prabsuek as well, a known Thai in Thailand. He's sort of finished up with the stadiums not too long ago. He's still a very young Thai. He's really known for his big jumping knees and knee KOs. Of course, he's fighting Zach Einersen, a no stranger to the fight game, very well known in Australia, will fight anyone, I might add.
Has even stepped up in weight division, I believe, to take this 4-man on, so huge heart on him, and he's experienced and he's a very exciting fighter. I really love watching Zach fight.
Kiri, I can finally hear you right now, which is awesome. We do apologise before, guys. We had this massive speaker behind us, so we couldn't really hear too much. But I think we're back in the game now. You should expect better flow with the commentary team. And so, yeah, I am super looking forward to this 4-man tonight. It's there for the taking for anyone.
Yeah, talk me through your logistics in terms of a 4-man Mini T. I mean, I know that there's some tactics to, do you want to take too much damage in the first fight in case you get to the second fight, but you want to win, don't you? So
exactly. One of the first tournaments I fought in, I really regret holding back the first fight. I feel like you got to just care about that fight in front of you, do whatever it takes to win, not think about the next fight
damage
after.
Control later.
Exactly. And yeah, Prabsuek, I've had the pleasure of training with him. Very crafty, hey, your typical Thai that just got all the tricks of the trade. So Zach does not want to stay on the outside of him, and I'm sure he knows that as well. Being from Riddler's Gym, he's going to put the pressure on straight away. Also
super interesting as well for the 4-man who you draw first. Completely changes the outcome of.
Yeah, I think we really want to see Nathan fight the Thai first, just because the Thai would not be used to Nathan's kind of style like anyone is, right? So it would have just. Oh, see that flying knee I was talking about? Super crafty with it, known in Thailand to get that knockout multiple times as well. So Zach's going to be very wary of that. Doesn't want to let the Thai have too much confidence when he comes forward and just to be able to pull off those sneaky moves.
Unreal. And look at the size of his calf muscles. I don't want to comment on fighters' bodies, but man.
Oh,
stiff
big,
switch kick.
Heavy calf muscles followed by a big, heavy kick. Zach just no flinching him though. He can take bombs, man. We've seen Zach take some absolute bombs. Still Waffle, he loves it. He will call him on when he gets the big shots.
What do you think about this Thai sort of opening sort of moves? He seems to be going for a bit of a knockout. What do you think? Teep to the head, knee to the head straight up?
I think so. He did say he likes an early finish, and he's going to use those big kicks to open up these openings as well. He does like that jumping knee. He likes to press off the front foot and then jump the flying knee. It's very impressive to watch, and it's a show stealer.
Beautiful composure from the Thai. Zach not feeding into it though, staying focused, staying in front of him, trying to pick his shots, trying to kind of get an opening there.
Yeah, not getting too overwhelmed by the different shots coming from Prabsuek. Prabsuek's in Australia for a while now, or he will be. He's trainer at Khao Muaythai. Does a good job with not only fight training himself, but to be able to hold pads for everyone. So he's mixing it up. Quite impressive.
Nice hands there from Zach. Thai not phased though, obviously, just countering with the kick and a nice right hand.
And I think that's why the Zach wants to keep the pressure on because different training camp for Prabsuek, having to hold pads for people who still train the fighters as well as train himself. I don't question his condition though because he looks very fit just from his figure and is sharp with his shots.
Absolutely unreal countering here for both fighters. The Thai looks like he's just ready to let go at the split second.
Yeah, Darren holding in pads the other day, watching Prabsuek kick, man, the power that he can generate on the pads, and Darren said himself, Darren's held that many people, right? The owner of Kawasaki Muay Thai. And the first thing he said is like, that's probably the hardest kicker that I've ever held pads for. So that's the, whoa, nice little sneak here, that's the power of the kicks that you can expect, but Zach, tough competitor, man, doesn't care about him, still come forward and stay in his face.
I'd like to see Zach get a cheeky little, you know, hard punch on the Thai and just see if it rocks him a little bit to make this a little bit more of a...
Oh yeah.
A little bit caught up in the ropes there. Zach nearly getting the takedown at the end of round one. So this is a 4-man eliminator. We do have the first bout of our 4-man. I believe this is a...
You know, every fight was going to be exciting. That's why I'm looking forward to the 4-man the most in this fight card.
What happens if you win the fight but you get cut in the first fight? You just have to sort of lasso and up and jump back in?
Oh, nice flying knee by Prabsuek. You got to be careful of those. He does them in training.
Nice head kick there too.
But yeah, answering your question, Kiri, I think it really depends on the referee, the doctor letting that go if it is a serious cut. But if they can mass it up, put the adrenaline on, which usually can when you got a good amount of time between fights.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you win the fight and you get cut, you're going to want to keep going, right? So you do whatever it takes to stop that blood.
Heavy body shot there and then a nice right hand over the top there from the Thai. He's chasing down that body.
You were saying before about Prabsuek's calves, man. Look at the size of them. Bloody basketballs at the bottom of his leg.
Toby Smith legs.
Toby, the Weapon Smith calves. And obviously Prabsuek is a big runner. I know he's been running, I think it's like 18 kilometers or something a day just to stay fit for this fight. And obviously in Thailand too, running is just known there, you know, the big long distance travels. And you know Toby does that as well. Still smashing out 20 kilometers a day, I hear. Shout out to Kian and Moo back in Thailand watching the stream as well. They say they're training, but I know damn right they're at Soy Cowboy and Soy Nana right now watching the show.
We're looking forward to Kian's upcoming fight on RWS next week on the 14th. If you're around, make sure you're watching.
Yeah, hope you boys are staying out of trouble there.
I bet they're keen to come back and do some WA fighting after watching these bouts tonight.
I used to love watching Kian and Zach fight. I think 2 or 3 times they would have fought each other now.
Something like that, yeah. Gosh, this Thai's just sort of hunting Zach down. Zach's doing really well using those angles, trying to stay out of range. A little bit of a mouse there on the right side of his face. Left side of his face, sorry.
Be walking backwards too much, but easy said then done when the power shots and the sneaky shots and the oh my god,
that was a massive head kick.
Just eating that, still coming forward, man. Props to Zach to be able to take these massive shots. We've always seen him do that. He's got a strong heart on him. But what a kick by Prabsuek.
Unfortunately too, the left side of Zach's face swelling up a little bit there, so maybe just impeding his vision a tiny bit as that right head kick comes up. Interesting how the Thai's sort of on his toes the whole time too, Minity. Ready to launch, ready to kick.
Yeah, he's really walking down Zach now looking for that heavy shot. Not needing to throw too much volume, but just set up that big power shot.
Massive round there from the Thai.
And during that fight, she really wanted to keep that title. She wasn't going to let that girl take it no matter how good that girl's credentials.
Massive jump knee there from the Thai starting out of round 3.
How did Zach eat that, man?
Zach is literally the toughest dude ever. I love it.
that's twice now it's landed flush, and that one was a big flush knee, and he was not phased by it too much, you know, still had his hands up, coming forward.
I'm not really sure if Zach's actually all there right now. What do you reckon?
I think he's a bit wobbly on his feet, but he's
in fight mode. We don't care, do we? We're just going to keep fighting.
He's in survival mode, that's it. He knows he needs to survive, and he brings that true martial arts spirit. Nice heavy kick by Prabsuek. He's really teeing off now, getting those landing those big power shots.
I must admit, I did catch a glimpse of the Thai's face when he landed that knee, and he looked absolutely thrilled. That was spectacular.
I mean, that's his shot, man. In the stadiums, he's landed it. I know his coach Billy Muaythai here. He trains it with him on the pads, and he was telling me like he lands that at the stadiums quite a bit.
Unreal.
So it's just a shot.
Zach's still in the game. Look at him go. He's like, I'm ready. Let's go. What have you got?
Surprised how well Zach recovered from that shot. Not backing away, so not running away, not showing that he was hurt, still coming forward with his hands up like, I'm here, brother. That's what he's telling him.
And as we know, anyone can win. Doesn't matter until the last bell goes. It's anyone's fight. So stay
100%.
in there and go hard, brother.
100%.
Like such a brave person to sort of take this four-man on, knowing that he might be the sort of underdog in terms of the weight division as well, stepping up in weight and still holding his own. Really, it's just unreal.
Yeah, Zach's been at it a long time, man, and he would literally fight anyone, and you know that he's never going to get put away easy, as we just see that massive freaking knee took, still got up and walked forward.
The sound effect of that was absolutely unreal.
And that's just the Aussie heart he has, and what you can expect from the Aussie fighters, man. It takes a lot to put him away.
This Thai is just super on tonight as well. Beautiful timing, beautiful accuracy. He's dancing around. We're not in Thailand, but that's okay because we appreciate that, bringing the culture to us.
Yeah, exactly. And you can tell too, like Prabsuek's still young and fit, right? He's only 20. He's still in his 20s, man. He's not done yet.
What's the average retirement age for a fighter in Thailand? Is it 27 or something? 28?
The finishing?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's lifting a little bit now, but yeah, it's usually
they've been fighting since they were 5, so.
Yeah, exactly. So they're veterans by the time they're 20.
Ooh, nice elbows there from the Thai. Zach, really nice responding though. And that's it. That's our first fight of the four-man eliminator.
Props to Zach banging in there, man, to not back down. Then he took some absolute bombs that fight, and Prabsuek too crafty, too smooth.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first semi-finals in the books. Give it up for both fighters. After 3 rounds, we'll enter the judges' scorecards. Moving on to the final tonight. The red corner, Prabsuek.